superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
200 years is a long time, and that means there's a lot to celebrate. 2023 is Hamilton County's bicentennial year. Learn about the many planned fun and free activities by visiting hamcoturns200.com or follow Hamco Turns 200 on your favorite social media platform. 9 townships, 4 cities, 4 towns, 1 great year. See you there.
It's very true that it takes a village to raise a child. And when it comes to my healthcare village at Community Health Network, it's all nestled right in my phone. Accessing healthcare is the ability to be connected with your provider and ask a question when you need it. I feel like when I'm meeting with a community nurse practitioner or doctor, they're tuned in to what is going on with me and the way that they can serve me best.
Stand by me.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry-out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique, You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
In Hamilton County, Indiana. No matter what day of the week it is, the weekend is always on tap. Drink and dine, look and listen, explore and play. Any day of the week. Why wait for the weekend? Visit Hamilton County, Indiana, where the weekend is closer than you think.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
You're up. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's contest between the Noblesville Millers and the Fishers Tigers, live from Beaver Materials Field. Today's broadcast of Boys Lacrosse on Hamilton County TV, presented by Logan Street Banners and celebrating over 30 years in business. We'd also like to thank our other sponsors, Noblesville Trophies, Gaylor Electric, Chuck Goodrich, President and CEO, Community Health Network, Bastion Solutions, Hamilton County Sports Authority, Church, Hiddle and Antrim, Jamie Carmesino, Carpenter Realtor, Noblesville Youth Sports Alliance, Blades Audio, Video and Security, Hamilton County Bicentennial, Hamilton County Reporter.
We'd like to ask that everyone please rise and remove your
We are
caps for the playing of
about
our
to get
national
ready
anthem.
for the national anthem. So, a beautiful evening for some lacrosse. My name is Andy McIntyre, Coach Mac, alongside my partner,
Jason Barnett, Coach Barnett.
So, we've got a beautiful night for some lacrosse, Coach. We wrapped up the JV game. We saw the Millers be very patient on offense and take some opportunistic rides on attack that resulted in a bunch of goals for them. And I think we're looking forward to another great contest tonight.
That is correct. Hopefully the momentum keeps going and we have a really good game.
Starting at long stick midi, number 19, Mac Dwyer. Starting on defense, number 21, Philip Jones. Starting at midi, number 22, Abe Frizz. At attack, number 41, Tyler Backus. At attack, number 43, Curtis Kincaid. And in goal, number 52, Tony Crane. Now let's hear for your home team, your Noblesville Millers. Starting on defense, number 1, Colin Tabaka. Starting at midi, number 2, Ryan Down. Starting at attack, number 11, Gavin Brown. Starting at midi, number 14, Jack Snyder. Starting on defense, number 15, Monty Adkins. Starting on defense, number 16, Jacob Ralph. At long stick midi, number 17, Mason Kramer. In goal for the Millers, number 18, Ben Woolman. At midi, number 19, Ty Miller. And at attack, number 22, Christian Harris. Your Millers are coached by Mark Milam.
All right, so as we get underway here, Noblesville sort of began their season with a nice 3 or 4-0 start, and then they had a little bit of a slide for a few games. And then they managed to right the ship against Avon in their last game. So this is an important game for the Millers. You know, started out on a good streak, stumbled a little bit, came back and righted the ship last week, and now we're off to the races in a crosstown rivalry matchup. Fishers controls the draw off the face-off. Still a loose ball. Loose ball push. Going for Fishers. There's another strong ride by the Noblesville Millers. Fishers maintains possession.
Good defense by Ryan Down.
Fishers with a touch in the box.
Mason
A nice
Kramer.
check by Kramer. Move the ball up quickly.
Gavin Brown gets a foot in. Have a substitution going.
Gavin Brown being patient. Moves the ball. Shot coming. Heard it hit the pipe. I think it missed a little bit outside, but I believe it may have touched the pipe. Ball's going to be taken out on the sideline. Ball's at X.
Jack Snyder coming up the middle from the top.
Sidearm shot coming. Missed the cage wide.
Ryan Down bringing it in at X.
Down looking to feed the crease. Does. And a pickup, scoop, shot, and score.
Goal by number 23, Zach Eggroll McMichael.
Zach McMichael on the goal with the feed from Down. Great way to start out as we sit here at 10:38. Millers get their first goal. Face-off coming by Ty Miller for the Millers.
And Frizz is in for Fishers.
Frizz for Fishers. Frizz played the entire JV game, taking every face-off for the Tigers, so he may wear down later in the evening, but
scrum for the ball.
Doing double duty
ends
tonight.
up with it.
McMichael controls the ball on the right wing. As a midi line change comes in. Millers are going to step in and get a touch. Millers look like they're running a 1-4-1 set offense. And they're shifting then into a 1-3-2. 2 middies at the top. Feed the crease. McMichael tries to stab it. Can't get it. Fishers comes up with the ball defensively. Now the goalie, Tony Crane, moves the ball up.
Good redefend by McMichael coming up the middle of the field.
Tyler Johnson for Fishers, legging it up. Manages to clear the ball into possession for Fishers.
Will Chadwell's giving some pressure.
Looks like Nick Coate for Fishers has the ball. He's feeling some pressure up top. Colin Tabaka playing him very aggressively.
Ralph marked up down at X.
Tyler Backus for Fishers. Moving the ball.
Ralph switching back and forth.
Fishers now trying to set up a patient offense. They're running a 1-3-2 offense. Backus tries to back his man down. Feeds up top. Number 8 for Fishers, Drew Abbott with the ball. Again, being very patient with their offense. Taking a run now. Split dodge and a feed. Noblesville with the great defensive sticks. Oh, great check by Backus. Kramer ended up with the ball.
Jacob Ralph moving it up. Pass up to Colin Tabaka.
Loose ball, controlled by Fishers. Philip Jones. Philip Jones also legging it up for the clear.
Thomas McAvoy, good ride.
And forced him into a bad pass. Looks like that ball's going to get out of bounds. Indeed it does. Noblesville will have the opportunity to clear. Ball's in Kramer's hands, Monty Kramer. And now Jacob Ralph with the feed into the middle. Ball's on the turf.
Monty Atkins moving it up.
Good follow-up by Atkins, picking up that loose ball. Looking for the feed back in the middle. Defender got a little bit hungry there, looking for the goal. Good play to try to feed him, get a quick one.
Nice pressure by Monty. Loose ball. Picked up by Gavin.
Oh, we
Brown.
do have an open man on the crease.
Crease violation by the Millers.
So the ride is going to be on. Christian Harris putting the pressure on Fishers. Back to the goalie, Tony Crane. Crane works it up all the way to the top of the box. Now a little bit of pressure from the attack on the ride. Manages to, oh, look at this. Goalie all the way up the midfield. Failure to advance. Yeah, took a little bit too long to move that ball up. Allowing the defense time to get settled.
Gavin Brown bringing it in for the Millers.
Again, setting up a patient offense for Noblesville when they get the personnel on the field that they're looking for.
Errant pass.
Errant pass. Over and back. So they did not maintain possession within their midfield half. Ball's going to start up top with Fishers. Substitutions for the Millers and the Tigers. Ball starts up top. Pick came. Fought through it. Errant pass. Ball's on the ground. Drew Abbott controls for Fishers. Tyler Johnson moves it up to another Fishers midi.
Ty Miller giving some pressure. Loose ball.
Ball's coming back out. That's Nick Coate again for Fishers. Managed to maintain control after the pressure. Drew Abbott still maintaining for Fishers up top.
Looks like Fisher's trying to settle it down.
Yep, trying to be patient. Oh, missed it on a pass opportunity. Good job by Shep Coyne, I believe. Number 21 for the Millers. Good pickoff. Was alert to the ball. Making a dodge towards the middle.
Taking a lot of pressure as he goes. Good job maintaining the ball.
Good decision to pull that out. Allow the personnel you want to get on the field for your offensive set. Nice defensive series by the Millers. Millers being very patient on offense. Setting up in their 1-4-1 start. Looks like we're going to see a run here.
Ty Miller brings up, dodges. Shot is deflected, high and over.
Noblesville is there, bringing in the ball from X.
Brighton Coating, good pass in. Back up to Jack Snyder.
Quick dodge, shot on the move, and sneaks past the goalie.
I think the goalie had a piece of that, but he still ended up going in.
He did. That was just a nice shot on the run, and he did manage just to sneak it past. Yeah, the goalie definitely got his stick on it. Just a little too late. So Noblesville goes up 2-0 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first period. So far, both offenses trying to be very, very patient. It's worked out a little bit better for the Millers as we get into the start of the game. Another face-off coming. Fishers controls the draw. And their LSM off the wing manages to pick it up. Flick it out. Ball's still down. LSM back in possession. Moves the ball down to the attack.
Curtis Kincaid, good run down for Fishers. Getting good double pressure.
Lots of pressure on the baseline there. Managed to force him out.
Jacob Ralph, well done.
That was a very good defensive pressure by the Millers. Oh, but the errant pass in the middle to the goalie.
Wooleman is out.
Wooleman is way outside. Trying to scoop with one-handed.
Lots of pressure.
And I believe that was a timeout called by the Millers. Good call by the coach there, taking that timeout. So we have a timeout with 4 minutes to go in the first period.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
All right, so as we get start off the timeout, looks like Noblesville's still going to have to clear. They were on their side of the midfield, so they are still going to have to clear the ball over the midfield line. Fishers may apply some pressure from the attack, or they may just let them walk over. And there's the whistle. Let him walk over. Down with the ball. Long stick midi pressure. They're pressuring way outside the box now, all the way up at the 40-yard line. Christian Harris.
Back and forth. Jack Snyder's got the ball up top.
Going to take another run at it. He's got to pull the trigger. And shot wide.
Logan White was down low, able to get that ball.
Ball comes in from X. Flash the feed to the middle. Jack Snyder again from the top against the long stick midi, or against the defender. Manages to feed the crease, but the defense collapses on it. Ball's on the ground. Zach McMichael picks up the loose ball, and a shot just wide of the goal.
Good chase by Gavin Brown.
Brown from X. Pushed out by the defender. Snyder again, up top, looking to dodge. And he's going to pull the trigger. After several dodges, pull the trigger again, just left of the goal.
Errant pass. Kept over. Oh, getting called.
That would have been over and back. So Fisher's going to get possession, step into their half of the field, and immediately feel pressure from the Noblesville defense. Ball's on the ground. Noblesville picks it up. It was Colin Tabaka, I believe, with the ball. Over to Christian Harris. Now Christian's going to be patient until his midfield line that he wants gets on there.
Another errant pass.
Errant pass. Picked up by Fishers. And they're going to get a moving pick. Yep. Ball's going back to Noblesville.
Pass over to Monty Atkins. Monty's bringing it up.
Monty's got an opportunity down low. Turns it. McMichael. Feed. Shot. Goal. Coach, that was a well-run 3-on-2 fast break. It was kind of a weird way that it's set up in the field there, but you love when your defenders understand how the 3-on-2 concept works and executed it very, very well.
They did a great job on that. Good job getting on the fast break, bringing it up, and seeing the pass, the feed, and the shot.
That's why we do those drills in practice.
Repetition.
They work in the games, too.
We're at 1:59. Millers are up 3-0.
Frizz almost got the pick off the ground.
Ty Miller ends up with the ball.
Gavin Brown on possession, lost possession. Fishers moves the ball ahead.
Curtis Kincaid again, bringing it down the side.
Lots of pressure there from the Noblesville D. Really being aggressive tonight. So Fisher's setting up in their 2-3-1 set.
Mason Kramer and Charlie Zink.
Yep.
Working on the pressure.
Ball moves back down to X. Got a little bit of an invert going on. Trying to feed Tyler Backus on the crease. Over and back, Noblesville ball. Unsettled situation for the Millers, but they are man down until we get everybody across the line who's substituting, so they're just going to hold the ball, get into possession. McMichael with the ball. Now at the top of the box.
Down to Curtis Harris, looking like he might make a run, and a shot off the
low
right
shot
pipe.
Off the pipe. Brown moves in from X. Now brings it out wide, looking for McMichael. Underhanded shot goes wide of the cage.
Chase and ball retrieval by Logan White.
Coming in from X. Again pushed out to the wing. Only 14 seconds left remain in the first period. And a big hit down there. The ball's still on the ground with 5 seconds to go. Noblesville's going to be looking for a shot, and they take it. And it's wide of the cage. And that'll do it for the first period. The score, your Noblesville Millers 3, Fishers Tigers 0.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville in Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
And welcome back to the start of the second period. Again, your Noblesville Millers up 3-0 over Fishers on a beautiful evening here in Noblesville, Indiana.
Earlier this evening, between the JV and varsity games, we had the Noblesville Teacher Appreciation Night for the boys. It is also the Pack the Pantry night, where we are joining up with the Pack the Pantry to try and gather up a bunch of peanut butter to help go to kids who have food insecurities in the Noblesville school system. So thank you for everyone who was able to participate and help out with that.
So the Millers, I would say, largely executed the game plan they probably wanted to execute in the first period. They were able to come out and get 3 goals. They were able to be patient on offense. You know, Fishers is moving the ball pretty well. They just can't seem to generate much offense in the 6-on-6. What do you think, Coach?
I agree. Noblesville's had a couple of errant passes. I'm sure they wish they could have got back, but they've had some great redefends on the attack side, and their defense has been doing some very good pressure.
Frizz and Ty Miller now in the face-off crouch. Ball still on the ground. Comes out. Fishers. Oh. Have to pick it up.
Good job helping them up there.
Yep. Jacob Paget with the ball for Fishers. And he's going to lose it in the heavy defensive pressure from Noblesville. Harris picks it up. Moves it to the top of the box. Gets his touch. Noblesville going to get their offensive personnel on the field. Jack Snyder now holding the ball from up top against the long stick defensive pressure.
Brighton Coteen maybe making a run. Pulls it out. Looks to settle.
There's a defensive switch up. Coteen all the way around to X. He's going to make a swim move. Try to move around. He's going to feed the crease, but picked off by the Fishers defensively. Nice defensive stick skills there. But a great ride by Jack Snyder. Just did not give up on that ball. McMichael comes up with it. He's got an unsettled situation. And they'll pull it out and settle it up. Jack Snyder with a fantastic defensive ride there.
Gavin Brown up to down.
Ball's on the ground, still fighting for it. Harris pulls it out. Harris settling the offense now. Moving around to X.
Got Chadwell in the middle, looking for a feed.
Everybody's high. He's coming in. Yep. Gavin Brown now. Defensive switch. Brown's not dry on the short pole. And
Brown with the crease roll.
And he gets it. So, Coach, you know, the attackmen have to place those defenders with 6-foot poles all day, and they try lots of picks and switches to try to get those exact situations there where the attackman loves to be up against a short pole. And he took every advantage of it, coming around the crease and dumping it in.
Gives them a little bit more latitude and space to get around to get those crease rolls in with the nice quick dunks.
Yep. That makes the score 4-0. Your Noblesville Millers with just under 10 minutes to go. Another face-off coming. Ball still loose. Frizz picks it up.
Ty Miller
for
chasing.
Fishers. Errant pass. Ball's on the ground. Noblesville comes up with it. And we're going to go back to a long clearing opportunity. Not quite sure who he was looking at there, but it's a turnover. Ends up in Fishers' hands. Tony Crane, the goalie for Fishers. Going to move it up to midfield. They're going to try to leg it up again.
Big meet by Gavin Brown.
Tyler Johnson with that clear for Fishers. Now patiently moves the ball over. Sets up top. Heavy defensive pressure there. Monty Atkins. Tabaka now on the wing, applying defensive pressure. A long stick defense here. Charlie Zink.
Good ride by Zink, looking to get a check.
Pushes him out. It's a switch up. Zink now in a defensive position against Curtis Kincaid from Fishers. Pick coming.
Good job not letting them get settled.
Lots of defensive pressure there by the Millers. Flag's down. There's a play on right now.
Second flag.
A second flag down. The Millers may be 2 men down here. What do we have? As the referees concur with what they saw on the field. One minute cross check on the Millers. 1 minute. Did they get him for 2 cross checks?
Looks like a
or maybe a technical
slap.
Foul hold. Either way, the Millers are going to be man down for the first time tonight, and Fishers will be man up for the first time tonight. So it looks like both fouls on the same player for the Millers. So 6-on-5 starts. Nick Cope with the ball starts off for Fishers. Backus and back. Nice stick by Colin Tabaka. Jacob Ralph moves the ball into goal. And a long clearing opportunity for the Millers. Taken by Gavin Brown. He's going to get some pressure now because Fishers is still man up. Even though Noblesville has the ball, they're still down 5-6. You can expect a double team, and here it comes.
Logan White working with the pressure, trying to get around.
Logan White does a good job escaping pressure and moving it up. Getting a little bit of relief.
Brighton Coteen up top now.
Coteen and Brown up high. Lots of pressure coming from Fishers right now. Hoping to take advantage of that man-up situation. Noblesville looking to kill the penalty here. They're not really looking to advance towards the goal. They're just looking to kill that penalty and get back to full strength, even strength.
Looks like Fishers allowing them a little bit of time to kill.
Here comes the double team. Here comes the double team. Overplayed a little bit. Gavin Brown moving the ball. Now he's going to run himself out of room there potentially. And manages to fight through the double and triple team. This is a long penalty kill. I do believe they definitely got him for 2 fouls. Oh, that ball picked off again by Fishers.
Joey Gamble was able to get up and get that one down.
2 passes into the middle, both picked off by Fishers recently here. So good defensive stick play. Hard ride by the Millers. Great
and
check.
Kramer. Good job by Mason Kramer getting the ball.
Kramer with a great
up.
check. A face dodge. He may be. He's got a flag down. He may be able to go to the goal. Now they're calling to settle it up. So we've got a flag down on the field right now, a penalty against Fishers. We're still 5 on 6 still until the dead ball situation, and it looks like we're now 6 on. So we're now 6 on 6, which means the Millers are going to try to go to the goal. They have sort of a free opportunity to go to the goal here.
McMichael up to Snyder. Snyder's up the top middle.
Snyder dodges left, pulls back out, rolls away. McMichael looking for the cross feed. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be the dead ball that's going to allow the Millers to go man up. Looks like a slash on Fishers, a 1-minute penalty. Noblesville's going to be bringing the ball in from the wing in a man-up situation, 6-on-5. This is their first man-up of the evening.
Miller's moving the ball around.
Patiently on the wing, ball goes to X. Two-man set behind.
McMichael feet up the
errant
middle.
Throw.
Comes off. Over and back.
Noblesville's going to get an over and back. That's going to be Fisher's ball. Noblesville with an opportunity to double team off this. We'll see if they take advantage of it. And he's going to go right to the goal and shot.
Tyler Johnson coming in. Shot over the top.
I think Tyler Johnson was just looking to kill some time, and all of a sudden he found himself with a wide open path to the goal. Tyler Backus bringing it in now for Fishers.
Jacob Ralph, good ride.
Trying to use that wrap check.
They're
just testing him out a little bit. They're just killing time. Yep. Backus certainly with a size advantage can use his height and spread to keep the defender at bay. And he's doing a good job of it right now, just killing time. Now he's going to try to move the ball.
Looks like Fisher is full strength now.
Ball's up top with Fishers. Split dodge, looking for the shot. Now looking for the feed down low. Takes a narrow angle shot there. He was in his right hand, way on the left side of the cage. Really didn't have much angle to take that shot. Again, aggressive defensive pressure by Noblesville. Coteen. And it looks like we've got a timeout on the field. Coach at Fishers saw something he didn't like. So, with 3:56 to go in the second period, your Noblesville Millers up 4-0 on Fishers.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville, if you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
So we're getting ready to rejoin play here, coming out of the timeout. Fishers took a timeout, saw something they didn't like on the field, and took a minute to talk about it. And with 3:56 to go in the second, down 4-0. Coach, again, I think we saw this a little bit in the JV game. You're looking for something here right before the halftime to start rally the troops, right?
Yeah, you try to get them in there, get something moving, get a play going, keep the momentum, get it going up some more. Fisher bringing it in. We'll see what they worked on during their timeout.
Back in the crease with four folks. They're going to try to drive from the wing. Split dodge. Gets a little bit of separation and a shot.
Oh, nice save by Williman.
Yeah, that may have been a combination of a save and a pipe and everything else, but nonetheless.
Shot looked like Nick Coate on Fishers.
Yep.
Atkins has the ball.
Atkins being patient right now. He's going to face a little bit of pressure there, and he's going to try to leg it up himself. He's going to stay in bounds.
Ooh.
Or timeout. Timeout Noblesville.
Noblesville.
Again, saw his defender clearing and wanted to do something about it. So, timeout on the field. Okay, very good. Yeah, so you know, a lot of times your deep holes don't necessarily have the best stick skills from time to time, so you get nervous when they're bringing it up the field, and he was far away from the action, so Coach just called a timeout there.
Sometimes it's hard to judge the time when you're down there fighting for it so much, and you get possession and need to get 50 yards down the field to be able to get a touch in. So
Yep.
Good call on the coach.
Yep, they've already cleared the ball and had plenty of timeouts to work, so they're going to try to reset their offense and see what they can do. Yeah, Fishers did draw up a nice play there. I mean, they got what they wanted, which was an open shot on goal, and just couldn't convert. Sometimes the pipe is not your friend, and sometimes it is.
So Noblesville will have the ball on their offensive side of the field.
Even strength, 6-on-6. This is the set offense time of the game as opposed to the transition or fast break part of the game. Normally, Coach, you're really just looking for either matchups or cutters and feeders, right?
Yep. Sometimes you may have a play in mind, but if you have an opportunity, you go ahead and take it. If it's not there, bring it out, run it through, get a reset, and see what you can do.
So Ty Miller's going to start with the ball for the Millers. Drives left. Moves the ball down. And Gavin Brown shakes his man, fires a shot, bouncer over the cage.
Good save by Tony Crane. I think he may have had a part of that one.
He may have caught it, huh? May have caught a piece of it. Ball's coming in from X. Looks like that is Hayden McCaslin. No, sorry, 24? Yep. Hayden just had himself a night in the JV game. He had at least a hat trick. And looks like he's getting a run here.
Hayden's a freshman who has definitely improved greatly over the middle school years coming up to the high school.
Getting an opportunity on the big field tonight. Good for him.
Go team to Brown down below. Brown's coming around, maybe for
Brown
crease
driving.
roll.
Inside. Oh, goodness. Yeah, he beat his man and then had a quick face dodge inside and then dunked it home.
Number 11, Gavin Brown.
Very nice. So he's managed to split out and then face dodge. And the slide did not get there in time.
Just got a good step in front of his defender and was able to get around.
Yes, he did. Frizz again to take another face-off. I think counting the JV game, this is probably his 15th face-off tonight. 16th maybe.
Will Chadwell coming in for the Millers. Red holding, ball awarded to White.
All right. So here comes defensive pressure from behind. Millers pull it out.
McAvoy's got the ball up top, coming in for his touch.
McAvoy, another player from the JV game that had a good game. Got an opportunity to play here. That's great. Pushing the ball up to Doan.
Logan's White has it, waiting
Yep.
on some substitutions.
Moves it over to Snyder. Snyder's coming in from the top, taking a run. Split dodge, moves into a lefty shot. Didn't quite make it to the goal, might have hit a defender or hit somebody. Snyder ends up with the ball, back on the outside. Behind the goal. Moves it up top to Harris. Harris across to Brown. Over to Snyder. Pulls the trigger. Nice save by the goalie. And oh, my goodness. Great save by the goalie. And then the reaction time to look for the garbage goal. Logan White snatches it out of the air and pops it right back in. So, again, great save by the goalie, but very, very alert play by Logan White. Found the ball, turned, fired, put it away. That puts your Noblesville Millers up 6-0 now with 1 minute to go. 1 minute 18 to go in the second quarter.
Will Chadwell and Frizz on the face-off.
No control, ball's out. Picked up by Fishers.
Looks like Joey Gamboy, if I'm reading it right.
Yep, that's right. Gamble moves the ball out to the outside to Curtis Kincaid. Kincaid loses it. Still on the ground. Tabaka all over on defense. Double team now coming on Kincaid. Feeling the
Chadwell,
pressure.
good pressure.
He manages to get it over to X. Jake Dewald now with the ball for Fishers. Monty Atkins all over Dewald. 15 on 15. And we've got a timeout by Fishers with 48 seconds remaining in the second period.
Timeout, Fishers.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
So we've got 48 seconds to go in the half. The Millers are up 6-0. Fishers has just called a timeout. So coming off this timeout, we're going to see what they can draw up. Again, last time they came off of a timeout, they drew up a nice play that got them a very nice shot on goal. They just weren't able to convert. I'm sure they'd love to get one just before the halftime. Ball's on the wing with Drew Abbott. Long stick pressure applied from Noblesville. Antonio Vega with the ball. Moves it over to Dewald. Facing the defensive pressure to Backus. Oh, great defensive stick again by the Millers. That's been the theme of the night in both games. Great defensive stick work. Backus picks it up. Goes around the wing, protecting the ball.
Ralph rides all the way around, up top. Good pressure. Forces a pass.
Again, defensive pressure coming now with 6 seconds to go. See if Fishers can generate a shot. Oh, great defensive pressure. And that's going to do it. Noblesville with an excellent defensive stand there once again, just playing really aggressive defense. So, Coach, that brings us to halftime with your Noblesville Millers up 6-0.
We'll see what kind of halftime talk Fishers gets and see how eager and fiery they come out.
Sounds good.
Superheroes come in all shapes and sizes. They don't always meet in an underground fortress. Sometimes they meet in places that appear to be very ordinary to most people. But inside, there are heroes in training. Some are smart, strong, or brave. Maybe they can build cities, or heal people when they get hurt. But even superheroes need some help sometimes. With your support, we can change the world. Together, we are a force that can't be defeated. Support the club. Save the world. Support your local superheroes and donate now to the Boys and Girls Club of Noblesville at bgcni.org.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
200 years is a long time, and that means there's a lot to celebrate. 2023 is Hamilton County's bicentennial year. Learn about the many planned fun and free activities by visiting hamcoturns200.com or follow Hamco Turns 200 on your favorite social media platform. 9 townships, 4 cities, 4 towns. One great year. See you there.
Phase 1 clinical trials. Probably not something you think about every day. Fortunately, we do. Because at Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we do just about anything for the health and well-being of our community. Providing access to even more potentially groundbreaking Phase 1 clinical trials is just one of the ways we're doing that. Let's take this journey together. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'd like to order a hamburger, fries, salt, maybe a large vanilla shake. Yeah.
This is a trophy shop, can't you tell?
You got a counter right here. Isn't this where you place the orders?
We sell trophies, we sell plaques, we do embroidery. No food.
You got carry out?
Unlike the internet, everything that you need we have here at the shop. Very unique. You order today, carry out tonight. That's our version of carry out.
All right, I'll take one of everything.
Well, that may take a little longer. We'll have it for you tomorrow night.
You know, Jim, I'll be back tomorrow to pick it all up.
We'll wait for you.
Don't wait long.
If you've ever watched a loved one being treated for cancer, you know the feeling. There's nothing you wouldn't do to make them well. At Community Health Network MD Anderson Cancer Center, we get it. That's why we bring a multidisciplinary approach to care teams. We've got a lot of people who know how to treat your specific type of cancer. There's no reason they shouldn't all be working together, and one really good reason why they should. Initial consultations are available in just 48 hours.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
Blades Audio Video Security is Indiana's premier K-12 audio, video, and security provider. Blades is a design-built firm that provides high-quality solutions that are designed, engineered, installed, and warranted by our team of experts. For 18 years, we've helped schools and local businesses see and hear more clearly. Whether it's your sound system, your displays, your network, or your building security, ask how our experienced team can serve you.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street Signs and Banners isn't on Logan Street anymore? It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street Signs and Banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Good evening and welcome back. We're just under a minute coming into the second half. Millers are up 6-0. Tomorrow night is a home game for the girls. We have our JV Gold team playing against HSC JV Blue team. And then we have our varsity team playing against Heritage Christian. Tomorrow night is also the girls' senior night. So if you have an opportunity, show out and show some support. JV game starts at 6 o'clock, and the varsity is at 7:30 with the senior night festivities in between the two games.
Excellent. Coach, you got a big senior class this year?
We have 7 seniors this year.
Excellent.
So we're looking to have a good night. We normally give out treats to the opposing teams, but Heritage Christian surprisingly does not have any seniors on their team this year.
Interesting. Wow. All right, well, as we get ready to start the second half here, Fishers has got to try to get something going on offense. That's really the bottom line, Coach, if they want to climb their way back in this thing. Frizz again on the face-off. Still a loose ball in the middle. And we're going to get a push. Possession's going to Fishers.
Leroy Dew.
Dew with the ball up front, up top. Check.
Nice
takeaway
by Mason Kramer.
Kramer with a great takeaway there. Harris moving the ball. Dodges into the middle. He's going to look low for McMichael and just missed him. That's going to be a pass. That's going to be a Fishers clear. Noblesville looking for a shot on goal early here in the second half. Dew again with the ball starting from X. McMichael's going to drop back. Dew's going to get a little bit of pressure. He's going to switch to his left hand, keep moving the ball. He's going to look for a pass across the field to his teammate, Joey Gamble. Gamble moves the ball up to Nick Coate. Nick Cook gets a touch, and Fishers is now going to be in their set offense.
Nick Campbell goes under Chadwell.
And he's going to get a push with possession, I think.
I think they came together a little bit. Might have been up a little trip in there.
Yep. It's a nice show of sportsmanship, though. Both of them tapped each other on the helmet there, recognizing that it's just part of the game. It happens. Might have been a trip or a push with possession. So Fishers is going to start with a man-up possession, 6-on-5. Move the ball down to the wing. Back to X. Backus missed a feed up the middle, but Fishers maintains possession. Backus is going to drive around, use that big frame to see if he can generate something. Turn in the corner. He does not.
Nice
moves it up
deflection by
top.
Ralph.
There's a hard shot. Comes in outside of the cage. Fishers again looking a lot of heavy Noblesville pressure again. Another defensive stick knocked down.
Good job by Down. Woolman feed up the middle.
Big feed from Ullman up the middle. And who's
Ty
bringing it
Miller's
up? Ty Miller bringing it up. Dumps it off to Harris.
Harris to McMichael.
McMichael lefty sidearm shot. Goes
Flag
outside
down.
the cage, but flag down.
Good
Slash
hustle by Tony
1 minute.
Crane.
So Fishers is going to get a slashing penalty. They're going to be down for a minute. So Noblesville, I think they're going to be, are they 5-on-5 right now? Nope. 6-on-5. So Noblesville did kill that other penalty, and now they're going to have a 6-on-5 man-up opportunity. Fishers in a 2-3 zone. Ball goes to X. Typically on these man-up plays, your first possession is just to get it around the horn, so to speak, and really move the ball, get your team comfortable, and start to see what the defensive response is going to be as you start to move the ball. There's a good defensive stick. Snyder up top. Going to keep moving the ball. Rotations happening. Turn and fire. Missed outside of the cage.
Down chases. Going to bring it in.
Ball's on the ground. Good defensive play on an errant pass.
Nice check. Maintain possession.
Fishers is able to stay in bounds with a lot of pressure. And now it looks like they may actually get, wow.
There's a ride by Jack Snyder and Down.
And I believe they're going to get a loose ball push on Noblesville there. Brackus is going to pick it up. Move the ball up top. Again, heavy defensive pressure with a big wrap check coming from,
I think it was Ty Miller.
Ty Miller with a big wrap check there. And that's a failure to advance, I believe, on Fishers.
Yep.
Wow, excellent defensive pressure by the Millers.
Ooh, wrap check on Ty Miller. Dropped the ball. Was able to pick it back up, maintain. Down to McMichael. Lower left wing.
So now the Millers are being a little bit patient, trying to get the personnel on the field. Split dodge by Snyder, trying it from the wing. Moves it up top to Harris. Logan White moves the ball.
Shot by
Sidearm
Coteen.
shot by Coteen.
Gets blocked by a defender, it looked like.
Yep.
Millers were able to recover the ball.
Snyder up top again, leaving an opportunity over on to take a righty shot here. Moves it back to Snyder. Again, looking for an opportunity from the wing.
Brown low, a lot of pressure, ball out.
Good defensive pressure by Fishers there. Goalie Tony Crane snatches it up off the ground. Moves it forward to a midfielder.
Redefended by McMichael.
Going to leg it up. And that's, I believe, Tyler Johnson again. Going to move the ball. Looking for a shot into the middle. Good defensive pressure by Monty Atkins.
Jack Snyder riding up the top, trying for a wraparound check. Charlie Zink, long pole.
Looking for a feed and a shot. And a goal for Fishers. That looks like an assisted goal by Fishers.
Fisher's goal by number 4, Antonio Vega.
So the goal's Antonio Vega, number 4. Looks like it may have been assisted from the wing. So that was a really good sort of loose ball. You know, not really in a 6-on-6 setup there, but just recognized an opportunity that he had somebody open in front of the goal and fed it in there. And Fishers finally gets on the board with 7:08 remaining in the third. Your score: Miller's 6, Fishers 1.
Ty Miller and Frizz on the face-off. Ty Miller wins. Feed down to Harris.
Harris feeling pressure all the way outside the box there. Big pressure outside the box on Harris, all the way out to the 36-yard line. Really overplaying him, daring him to go with his right hand there. Pushes it with his left up to top. Fisher's recovery defensively nice.
Got to run up the middle, feed off.
Shot.
Wide shot by.
And that's Bo in there, right? For up top, number 8?
Yes.
From the JV game.
Bo's back in. That was a shot by Ty Miller.
Yep.
It was wide.
Shot again. Millers are there.
Gavin Brown came in, got a lot of pressure, ended up down on the ground.
Harris bringing in the ball from the back left. Again, deep defensive pressure. Bo sets the pick. Harris runs around. Up top. He's going to move the ball to Brown.
Good pressure by Fisher's poles coming out.
Noblesville very patient. Bo looking for an opportunity with the inside roll dodge a little bit early.
Shot goes over, comes out. Chef Coyne bringing it in. Ty Miller with the ball coming around up top. Got Harris, Coyne, and Brown in the middle. The loose ball gets picked up by
17.
Jack Bettner.
Yep. Bettner moves the ball up to the midfield.
Errant pass. Let's see what happens. Monty Atkins picks it up.
Monty Atkins picks it up. He's got a numbers up situation. Looking for one feed. Second in front of the crease and goal for your Noblesville Millers. Also a flag down. Zach McMichael on the goal. That was some really good ball movement there coming off the broken play. Just again another classic 3-on-2. Well done. That foul, I believe, is going to be on the goalie, so there's going to be an in-home that's going to serve that. So typically, folks, when the goalie gets a penalty, it often means that they have what's called an in-home, which is just another designated player on the field that's going to actually serve that suspension. Typically, because many teams just don't have extra goalies sometimes. So anyway, I believe that is going to be the call on the field. So again, the Millers in a fast break situation. Great job defensively to get the ball away and then to realize you had a transition opportunity there to move the ball.
Good job on Atkins seeing the players up and being able to transition that. Couple passes, feed into the shot.
And by the way, the camera's not on him right now, but the goalie who just decked Zach McMichael they're just chit-chatting with each other, and it's very friendly. You can tell that they're both having a laugh about it. So it looks like we're all set to play here. There is going to be an in-home suspension. As you can see on the far side of the field, Fishers does not have a player on the wing for the face-off. All right, so Fishers coming up with the face-off.
Ty Miller and Frizz.
And that's a man down face-off win right there.
Frizz is just fast.
Frizz
he
is
ended up
fast.
not getting the ball.
And there's a flag down. It looks like you got to push with possession. So we're going to have a moment of 5-on-5, I believe. Yep, technical foul push. So we're going to have some 5-on-5 opportunity here. So the game doesn't change a whole lot when you go to a 5-on-5, Coach. You do have these rare opportunities when there's simultaneous penalties. You really just sort of set up in a 1-3-1, and everybody just kind of plays ball as normal.
Fishers up top. Good pressure by Mason Kramer coming down.
Nick Cope
Loose
with the
ball.
Oh, loses it. And there's a fight for the ball over by the sideline. You're going to get a probably push play on. And that ball is going back to Noblesville. That was a push on Fishers. Noblesville aggressively grabs the ball and tries to press it upfield. Moves the ball up to Ty Miller. And another flag down. Oh, I think Miller may have gotten hit or slashed or something. It looks like he's coming up limping a little bit. And I think we are going to find, depending on how the ball situation here, we might find a 5-on-4 condition going on. But right now we're still 5-on-5 with a play on advantage to Noblesville.
Jack Snyder, Logan White.
Snyder just pulled the trigger, hit that bottom left corner of the pipe, and ricocheted out. That's going to be a dead ball. Now we're going to get a foul called. So I'm sorry I did not see the call on the field.
It was like 6-on-5.
Yeah, 6-on-5. So
Noblesville's up.
Both the other penalties were killed, so we're back to 6-on-5. Snyder's up top, going to set the offense for the man up. Ty Miller moves the ball to X. Bing, the wing, back to Snyder. Oh, errant pass. They're gonna
Michael
have to
hustles for it. Doesn't make it in time. Good hustle, though.
Good hustle. Good effort. So Fishers is going to have a man-down clear opportunity here. Zach McMichael's going to apply pressure. Oh, backs off.
Phillip Jones with the ball, bringing it up the side for Fishers.
Jones is just going to try to run out some clock here. Then move the ball to an offensive player. Get back off the field. Opportunity for Noblesville to double team here.
Nick Koch for Fishers has the ball up. Pressure by Snyder.
But it looks, yeah, they're still down. Yeah, they're still down. But Noblesville, and here
Snyder
comes
beat coming in.
Slide. They're going to get a hold on Snyder. Yep. Fishers will start with the ball. Again, down 7-1 here with 3 minutes to go in the third period. Oh, check off by the defender.
Ben Woolman with the ball.
Woolman with the
clear.
Gilman clear. And it worked. Snyder looking to flash to the middle. Saw Gavin Brown cutting across there, but decided against pushing it a little too hard. When you're up a few goals, you can afford to be patient. So the Noblesville is going to reset and get their offense back on the field.
Harris with the ball in the left wing.
So we're back to even strength now. Harris is going to try to take a drive. He's got a flag down. McMichael looking to drive to the goal. He's going to push it back up top. Snyder's going to take a run. And that's going to be a dead ball.
Looking for Chadwell.
Yeah, he was looking for Chadwell cutting across there, but he couldn't drive that feed all the way through. But there was a flag down, so Noblesville is going to be back on the man-up situation.
Couple of substitutions going on. Fishers is still down 1.
So ball's going to start on the right wing of the field. And move to X. Back to McMichael. All the way up top. That was a big, long pass to Snyder.
Snyder had to check his cross, make sure it was still in there.
Yes, he did. Miller moves the ball around to X.
Downs got the ball,
Down
moving
with the
McMichael.
ball.
We are even.
And looks
Loose
like he missed
ball.
the pass.
There we go.
That was a good man ball situation. I think Noblesville realized that they had a 2-on-1 opportunity to secure that ground ball and did a good job with it. McMichael cutting across the field with a behind the back. He went behind the back on that and ended up wide of the goal. I was never a big fan of the behind the back shots, but I'll tell you what, I think in that situation it was the right thing to do. He'd cut down his angle too far and was trying to catch him sleeping, so good effort on the behind the back. Ball's loose. It's a scrum.
Lots of 6. Ooh, McMichael took a hit.
And Noblesville comes up with it. Is that Snyder?
Snyder was able to maintain it,
Yep.
bring it out.
Snyder maintains, pulls everything out, settles it up. Oh, and Snyder's hurt. He is hurt. He must have rolled his ankle or something. He is definitely feeling it right now, coming off that ground ball fight.
Coteen's got the ball. Pass to Snyder.
Flip to Snyder. Snyder's going to have a hard time being a threat if that's a really tough injury to come. Oh, wow.
There's
Great
a pass from Coteen to
so I think Coteen,
McMichael. Missed that.
Yeah.
Picked up by Chadwell, and looks like Chadwell scored.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So he's trying to feed McMichael. Missed it. And guess who was there? Like, hey, I'll take that. Slam it home. Very nice.
Good job of being aware on the field.
Yep. And you always have to maintain your awareness. You never know where that ball is going to sneak through or come out of. So Snyder's coming off the field, I assume, and we'll see whether he manages to return or not. Face off Fishers.
Got a push on Noblesville. Fisher's ball.
Fisher's going to leg it up.
Good pressure by McAvoy. Got the ball.
Pressure. Once again, strong rides and a shot. Missed the cage wide, and there was no backup there. So I appreciate wanting to shoot there, you know, when an opportunity comes, but with no backup, now we've lost possession. So Fishers is going to try to clear it back.
Got 14 seconds. Not sure if the player on the field realizes the time.
I don't think so. 6 seconds to go.
Flag down.
Oh, now they need possession. Oh, he needs. And it looks like he still maintained possession. So, coach, just there real quick. Well, obviously, when the possession happens, you want the flag. You still have to maintain possession in order to take advantage of the penalty. So they just barely did. So with 3 quarters gone now, we are 8-1 Millers coming back on the 4th quarter.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for Logan Street signs and banners.
You found us.
But this ain't Logan Street. This is South 10th.
We moved 22 years ago.
Well, how come you didn't change the name?
That would have just confused people.
Well, actually, South 10th is Allisonville. If you're from Fishers.
Well, before that it was 37A, and before that it was State Road 37.
So you're telling me that Logan Street signs and banners isn't on Logan Street anymore. It's actually on South 10th. That's Allisonville and Fishers. And before that, it was 37A and 37?
So you got that straight?
Logan Street signs and banners conveniently not located on Logan Street, but rather South 10th Street in Noblesville.
Exactly.
All right, we're back with the start of the 4th quarter. Your Noblesville Millers up 8-1 on Fishers. So far, Coach, I think it's fair to say that Noblesville has executed their 6-on-6 game plan kind of the way they'd like to. Fishers struggling a little bit still with some heavy defensive Noblesville pressure.
That is true. Fishers has done a really good job. We've got a couple of good players, Philip Jones down there, a couple of poles that have been doing some really good defensive pressure. However, the Millers have still been able to get it moved around and get some good shots on goal.
Yep. On the flip side, our Noblesville poles are just having an outstanding game. They are aggressive. They are snapping balls out of the air, knocking balls down, doing takeaway checks. They're just having a great night right now.
And as aggressive as some of these players are going tonight, we have not had very many penalties.
Yep.
We haven't had any egregious penalties.
Yep.
So they're playing good. They're playing clean. They're just playing hard.
Yep.
And even the couple of big hits that we've had, they've helped each other up. They've acknowledged it, and they've talked about it. So
yep.
I think both teams are doing very well in that aspect. So good job on them. Good job showing sportsmanship.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a good, clean game so far. So Fisher's on the man-up possession. Brackus moves from X.
Loose ball. Atkins tries to get to it. Fishers maintains, brings it around. Feed inside. Ooh, we had a
Brackus got
player
tripped up, I think.
Yep.
Just maybe crossed feet, not an intentional trip.
Atkins with the ball. Heavy pressure down
Atkins
low.
on heavy pressure, double teamed. Gets it back to Wolleman, who launches the ball.
Nice clear up to Colin Tabeka.
Tabeka moves the ball down to
Logan White.
Logan White, yep.
Moving around.
Coteen's up top.
They'll get it, though. We're good. Ty
Nice.
Miller's able to
Nice
control
back
that.
up by Ty Miller. Just trying to kill that penalty, so Fishers is going to apply some heavy defensive pressure. Here comes the double team against Ty Miller. He's going to split dodge, roll back.
We are even.
And now they're even. Good kill by the Noblesville Millers, killing that penalty.
Gavin Brown with the ball up top, bringing it in.
He's going to switch to his left and then roll back to his right.
Testing out the defense.
Still just being patient, trying to set up their offense. Trying to get the matchups that they're looking for.
Harris to Coteen, back to Brown. Brown's coming in on the left side of the goal.
Dodge moves to X. And a little bit of heavy defensive pressure there.
Good job of Ty Miller maintaining possession.
Ball moves up to Harris. Over to Coteen. Coteen's going to take a run and gets pushed out wide by the defender. Ball's down on the field. Yeah, it's going Fisher's way. Fisher's now on the clear. Fisher starts from X. One of their middies. Tony Crane, the goalie, brings it out. And he's going to come out.
Brown going for him.
To the 40, to the midfield line, over the midfield line. Goalie puts his shoulder down. Pushes through several guys. He is going to the goal. He is going to the goal.
Ball is down.
And he got stopped.
15.
And now he's way out of position. So if Noblesville can take advantage of this, Fisher's on the heavy ride trying to protect their goalie, allow him time to get back in there. Noblesville maintains possession. Goalie just did about a 70-yard run and a 70-yard run back there.
Chadwell bringing it in. Meets some pressure right away.
Swim move. Dodges right.
Ooh.
Dumps it off to...
no look pass.
Yeah,
Over to
Ty Miller.
Miller to Harris. Harris feeds back to Brown behind goal.
Yep. Drives.
Brown coming around. Ooh.
He came in, that second slide came in there, and he paid the price for driving in that deep and that close to the goal.
I didn't see a flag.
I did not see a flag either. Yep.
Okay.
Looks like, are they going to?
Looks like
Hold on. They are going to get.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody's going to get a penalty on that.
Second slide made a good stop, but it was a little too aggressive.
So
apparently.
Zach Snyder's back in the game, as you can see up at the top there. He is still favoring that right ankle. But he has convinced his coach. He says, "Coach, put me in. I'm a player." Doesn't even look like he's got a tape job. Got the ball up top. Gonna drive low. Trying to feed McMichael. Comes around. And there's a backdoor look. Wow. Great ball movement by the Millers. And there's Snyder. Just excellent ball movement all around. And, and really a nice low bounce shot that bounces high. And those are really the hardest to defend because you as the goalie don't know where they're going. They're a ground shot, but you don't know if they're going to stay low or bounce high, and it bounced high.
It's good teamwork by the Millers, seeing each other, not trying to take it personal going.
Yep, that was well executed. Good ball movement. 8:34 to go in the fourth quarter. Miller's up 9-1. Face-off still fighting. Ball's still loose.
And looks like Mason Kramer's coming up with it.
Noblesville comes up with it. Mason Kramer, yep.
Ooh, errant pass or missed catch by Gavin Brown.
But Brown, and he touched the baseline, so that's going to be a Fisher's clear. Tried to save it, just couldn't quite get there. So now the ride comes on. Oh, loose pass. It's going to go out. Right back to the Millers. Everybody making substitutions.
McMichael
and they're trying to take advantage of it.
Yep.
Oh, shot and a save by Tony Crane. We are going to get a penalty, though.
The shot by Christian Harris.
Yep. Cross check on Fishers. That's going to be a 1-minute penalty. So, Millers are going to be man up, and they're going to try to move the ball around and look for another shot opportunity in the 6-on-5 situation. Snyder up top, moves the ball, patiently looking to see what the defense is doing on their rotations before they start their plays. Here it comes. Oh, they tried to come off to McMichael for the lefty shot. Wasn't there, so they pull it back out. Snyder still favoring that right ankle.
Miller, Snyder, Coteen moving around top. Feed in McMichael
feed
again.
was a little bit low and just missed the opportunity, and it's back to Crane, the goalie, who moves it up. Midfielder. Again, heavy Noblesville pressure on the ride. Here they come.
Good redefend by Attackman.
Oh, but he's going to get him for a slash. So that's a play on advantage. Fishers loses the ball. And they come up with it, so the play on is... Nope. They're going to call it dead. So Noblesville, that ride, I guess, got a little bit too aggressive for the refs' liking, and they're going to go ahead and call a penalty on Noblesville.
Just over 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Millers are at 9, Fishers at 1.
So we're in a 5-on-5 situation here. The earlier Fishers penalty for cross-checking has not expired, and Noblesville's just entered their slash penalty. So we're 5-on-5, even strength, but not 6-on-6. And now that penalty has just expired for Fishers, so they are now in a 6-on-5 situation. Oh, another flag down.
Fishers was moving the ball around, trying to get a crease roll.
Yep.
Got a slash on Noblesville.
They were looking for that quick hit, and the defense collapsed around it, but that was a little too aggressive on the collapse defensively. So Noblesville is going to be 2 men down now. They're going to have a 6-on-4 situation. Coach, for this type of situation, you're really looking for somebody who's got a pretty decent outside shot, because typically you can find a lot of space against a 6-on-4 situation.
Right.
Or you can find that open crease in the middle.
Fishers moving around, trying to get the defense to...
There they go. They look for that outside shot.
A little low angle on that one.
A little bit of a low angle.
scoreboard went off and back on, so I think they stopped play for that.
Okay.
Fisher's coming in down at X.
Moves ball back to X up top and misfeed. Noblesville's going to check up. Gets the ball. Gavin Brown moving towards the goal. Nobody. One-on-one with the goalie. Oh, good save. Good save by the goalie. Way to stand tall in there. Golden opportunity for the Millers. Good shot, good save. Fishers again back into their 6-on-4 set. 6-on-5, excuse me.
6-on-5 now.
Yep.
Fisher's shot was wide. Fisher's chased and was able to maintain possession.
Fisher's bringing in the ball from back left. Moves it over to the right side. Up to the right wing, up top.
Miller's defense.
Big crank shot. Around. Looks like that just missed the cage.
Good job of the defense moving around and forcing a bad shot. Nice meet.
Woolman's got the ball. Clearing out pass to Ty Miller. Ty Miller gets across the midfield line. He's got to be very careful of tiptoeing across the sideline there. Does a nice job staying in bounds. And it looks like that penalty's released.
We are even.
So good job by the Millers killing that penalty here with 4:58 left to go in the game. The Millers up 9-1. Ball's on the right wing. Moves up top.
Charlie Bowe back in.
He's got a long pole. And he's going to drive against him. Pull it back out. Oh, there's a feed and a wide open Ryan Doan.
Noblesville got the Fishers defense off on that one, and Ryan Down was wide open.
Yeah, Ryan was able to just sneak right behind his defender there as everybody's kind of getting sucked up, watching what was going on up at the top of the box and even out past the 40, and he just snuck past him. And great job recognizing on Bo's part, and great finish. That brings the score to 10-1 Millers with 4:36 remaining in the game.
Will Chadwell coming in for the faceoff on the Millers.
Frizz wins the clamp, but loses the ball. Chadwell ends up with it.
Ooh, bad pass.
Oh.
Going to recover, though.
Scoop by Brown. Brown's got some pressure behind, but still keeping the ball, moving it around. Harris beats his man, looks to draw, and finishes strong. Looks like there was a little miscommunication on the part of the Fishers defense there as to who would have had the second help assist. And three guys crashed on it, and he was able to just find a wedge in all three of them and put it away. Nice individual move, nice shot, nice finish. We've got a wholesale substitution of that line coming off now. Next line coming in for Noblesville.
Chadwell fighting for the ball.
Chadwell fighting for it.
Flag down.
We got a foul on Fishers.
Non-releasable.
Non-releasable. Check to the head, maybe? I didn't see the foul occur, so I'm...
The foul was on Noblesville, actually.
No, okay. And you're right, you called it non-releasable. So Fishers will be starting on the man up here, 6-on-5. Moving from the top.
Fisher is moving the ball around, looking for a shot.
Shot goes wide of the cage. And are they going to give the chase to Noblesville? Yes, they are. Great job of Williman and the goalie. Did a great job running that thing down.
Williman comes out, looking for a deep.
He's going to launch it. It's a Gilman clear. Oh, couldn't quite run underneath it.
Good idea. It's just a little too long.
Yep. All right, so Fishers is going to have a chance to run it back. Still going to have to get away from the Noblesville ride.
Tony Crane with the clear.
Noblesville backing off the pressure a little bit. Oh.
Okay.
Fishers maintains, barely. All right, so back in 6-on-5 for Fishers.
Kramer and Ralph doing some good defense.
Again, excellent defensive pressure all night from Noblesville. The Poles are just really playing good, aggressive, smart defense, not getting out of position too much, knocking balls out of the air.
Seeing the slides, filling the spaces.
Yep.
Good stop by Atkins. Looked like Fisher's about to shoot.
Yep. Stepped in, pushes it to X. Big shot coming.
Nice save by
Sidearm
Williman.
shot save. Woolman, nice job.
Good clear up to Atkins.
Nice clear to Atkins. Pushing it up the field.
Up the middle.
Looking for opportunities. Finds one. Zach McMichael, who puts it away.
Goal number 4 for Zach McMichael.
So I might even claim that there's been a couple assists now by Atkins, which is great for a defenseman. He's really doing a great heads-up job as he's clearing out these balls, looking at what's going on upfield. And, you know, Coach, that's, you know, no matter what you play in the game, those are the types of situations that you want your players to recognize unfold, right?
Yep. Atkins and McMichael played together for years through youth. Atkins was actually a goalie for many years. Heck of a goalie. Came out, started playing some LSM, ended up playing some pole defense, and that young man can pretty much play anywhere on the field.
Yep. So we've got a timeout on the field with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining.
This is where champions play. This is where youth champions play. This is where collegiate champions play. This is where Olympic and pro champions play. This is where all champions play. In Hamilton County, Indiana.
So 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the game. 12-1 Millers. We've got a face-off coming up momentarily. Frizz for Fishers wins the clamp, wins the ball, maintains possession. A little bit of a low pass, but Fishers is still maintaining it, able to swallow it up, keep playing.
Leroy Dew with the ball, passing it off. Liam Foley.
Big
Foley
shot
takes a
outside.
shot.
A little bit left of the cage.
Fishers chases and is awarded the ball.
So Noblesville here just trying to close this one out. Defensively, obviously, you're just, you know, you love if you can go for a 1 or 2 goal game, that's really good. And obviously they'd like to prevent Fishers from scoring. Fishers, if you're in their camp, you really just would like to put one more on the board. Moving the ball back and forth at X. Out to the right wing. Ball down. Still maintained by Fishers. And we are now below 2 minutes in the game, which means if Noblesville gets possession, they're going to have to get it in their box, in the restraining box, and they'll have to keep it in there. Whereas Fishers still has the entire midfield to play with. Big run coming up here.
Leroy Dew bringing it in. Oh, nice
Rolls
move.
back. Oh, loses it in the roll. Woolman picks it up. He's got an outlet pass to Atkins. Just over his shoulder.
Bobble back and forth. Fishers has ball. Nice
good save. And another save. Well, missed the cage, I guess, a little wide. Great save by Woolman.
Good movement in the cage.
Good movement in the cage. Another big crank shot coming up. That was taken on some part of the body by Noblesville. I think that was... Is that Ty Miller that took that? Oh, big check. Big check, loses the ball.
McMichael brings it up to the top.
McMichael brings it up. My apologies. They're not going to have to keep it in. A little more than 30 seconds remaining for the Millers in this contest.
Looks like they may just end up moving it around and holding on to it.
Yep. Zach Snyder just holding the ball. Good show of sportsmanship. Game has long been decided.
Yep.
So they're just going to hold the ball.
No pressure by Fisher.
18 seconds. Fisher's is just going to allow them to work. And he's got Zach McMichael. Good feed. Apply a little bit of pressure. Still make them earn it. And they're going to hold the ball. They're not going to attack. And looks like that's going to be it. 3, 2, and 1. So, from Beaver Materials Field in Noblesville, Indiana, your final tonight. Noblesville Millers 12, Fishers Tigers 1. Coach, it was a pleasure working with you. Enjoyed calling the game.
Likewise, it was a good time. Thanks for having us.
You bet. Great. Good luck with the rest of your season.
Thank you very much.
And good luck to both the Fishers and the Noblesville teams as they complete their seasons.
Have a good one. We hope to see some out for the girls' games tomorrow night.
You bet. Take care, everybody. Good night.